I'm Carl Verheyen, and a lot of people have asked me how you set up your guitar. How do you make the floating bridge setup stay so perfectly in tune and be so musical? Leo's original patent had a floating vibrato bar with the springs. You know, he didn't want it to be down on the deck. He wanted it to float. I took it a step further in that I want it to float, but I want to have precise intervals involved. So my G string goes up a minor third when I pull the bar all the way. My B string goes up a whole step, and my high E string goes up a half step. So I got minor third, whole step, half step. The way I achieve that is I begin by adjusting the two screws back here on the claw. Now the physics involved are that you want the bottom strings, which are pulling the most tension. They're tuned lower, but they're actually pulling more tension because of their thickness. You want that to be matched by spring tension back here. So as you can see, my claw is on an angle, and I've got more tension on this spring than the treble side. The treble side is looser. What I'm trying to do is balance it. And my Dean Markley signature string set is called the Carl Verheyen Balanced Bridge set, because I want to be able to do all this crazy wang bar stuff and still be perfectly in tune. I do that by finding that adjustment. I find that equilibrium with the claw, and it takes a bit of time. You may have to go back and forth, tuning, intonating, adjusting, screwing these in, pulling them out. You go back and forth. I mean, I turn the guitar over, take my screwdriver, quarter turn, half turn, and then back. And you know, nowadays I can set it up in 15, 20 minutes. The first time I think it took a couple of hours to try to find it. So be patient, because it's a process you have to go through. When all is right and it's balanced between springs and strings, you should get a real musical thing going. You should be able to play like an A minor chord. And when you depress the bar, you almost get the feeling that it's going. It's great for shaking chords. Like that. I use a Teflon-based lubricant. Actually, I'm using Dean's Bebop Tubaluba in the nut slots and under the string tree, just to make it real slippery there. I also use very few winds up here. I try to do it in 1 or 2 winds around the posts so that I don't have a lot of expansion and contraction with the strings as they're being wanged. I hope that helps. The instructions on how I do it are bit by bit explained inside the package of the Balanced Bridge strings, and good luck with your music.